Wisdom, the final frontier to true knowledge. Welcome to Wisdom Trek, where our mission is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. Hello, my friend. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your captain on our journey to increase wisdom and create a living legacy. Thank you for joining us today as we explore wisdom on our second millennium podcast. This is day 1138 of our trek, and time for our Philosophy Friday series. Each Friday, we will ponder some of the basic truths and mysteries of life and how they can impact us in creating our living legacy. As we continue on this trek that we call life, sometimes we have questions about life. So our Friday's trek is a time where we can ask Gramps. Gramps will answer your questions that you would like to ask your dad or granddad, but for whatever reason, this is not possible. No matter how old we are, I know that all of us would like the opportunity to ask Dad or Gramps questions about many areas of life. We may mix it up a bit on our Friday episodes, but we will strive to keep them down to earth and enjoyable. If you have any questions that you would like to ask Gramps, please email them to guthrie@wisdom-trek.com. So the question for this week is, hey Gramps, how is it that we can have access to so much information today, but it appears that we are unable to hold on to true wisdom? So the title of today's lesson is The Wisdom of Fools. In the divisive and irrational world that we now live in, it appears that rational thinking, common sense, and certainly sage wisdom eludes our everyday lives. So many are caught up in circular thinking, where we are unable to hold on to sound logic and doctrine. Theories and hypotheses are taught as scientific fact, and few people study to determine or even question whether the conclusions are logical or sound. This is permeating most of society, regardless of the political or religious leanings. Reading social media posts and watching most newscasts today reminds me of what we are taught in Isaiah chapter 53, verse 6. All of us, like sheep, have strayed away. We have left God's path to follow our own. Yet the Lord laid on him the sins of us all. It appears to have impacted most Christ followers as well as Christ deniers. We need to frame all that we take in through the filter of the Bible so that we can stand firmly on a biblical worldview. To illustrate how quickly we lose perspective because of the lack of ingrained wisdom, let me tell you an old German story that goes like this. A happy and cheerful man once captured a bird and placed it in a cage. "Give me my freedom, sir," cried the bird as he shut the door. Startled that the bird was talking to him, the man listened as the bird continued his pleadings. "I am no use to you, sir, for I have no beautiful feathers to look at, nor am I able to sing beautiful songs, and I am just too small to eat. If, however, you promise to grant me my freedom, I will tell you 3 wise teachings." The man agreed, whereupon the little bird told him, "First, do not grieve over things that have already happened. Second, do not wish for those things that are unattainable. And third, do not believe in that which cannot be possible." The man thought about these wise teachings for a few moments and replied, "Indeed, these are wise sayings that you have taught me." As agreed, he opened the door of the cage and set the little bird free. The man sat and pondered the bird's sayings, and the bird flew up to a high branch in a tree. After a few moments, the man heard the bird laughing. "Why do you laugh?" he called. "Because I so easily won my freedom," replied the bird. "You humans pride yourself in being the wisest of the creatures, yet I, a tiny bird, have outwitted you. Within my belly lies a diamond the size of a hen's egg. If you had not let me go, you would be a wealthy man." Upon hearing this news, our once happy and cheerful man became very angry, sad, and depressed. The more the little bird laughed, the angrier, sadder, and more depressed the man became. After some time, the man started hurling abuse at the laughing bird as he attempted to recapture it, but to no avail. The little bird was always beyond his reach. Finally, the little bird called out, "Listen to me, O human. When you granted me freedom, I gave you 3 teachings, and yet you almost instantly forgot them. Let me review them with you. First, you should not grieve over things that have already happened, but still, You are grieving that you gave me my freedom. Second, you should not wish for those things that you cannot obtain, and yet you want me to voluntarily enter your prison. To me, freedom is my whole life. And third, you should not believe that which is impossible. Yet you believe that I am carrying inside my body a diamond as large as a hen's egg, although I myself am only half the size of a hen's egg. And with that, the little bird flew away. To be truly wise, you must have an understanding heart, as we are told in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 33. Wisdom is enshrined in an understanding heart. Wisdom is not found among fools. And that's the conclusion for our Ask Gramps episode today. Join us again next Friday for another question on our Ask Gramps episode. Our next trek will be Meditation Monday, where we will help you to reflect on what is most important in life. So encourage your friends and family to join us, and then come along with us on Monday for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past 1,137 treks or read the associated journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. And I encourage you to subscribe to Wisdom Trek on your favorite podcast player so that each day will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you on Monday.